they haven't gone away. That being whale VTuber Tostify, who we had reported on before, having been caught using AI-generated artwork, while also stating that it was actual commissioned artwork, and also earlier being caught claiming to be a part of Cloud9, while being called out from another member of the organization, Vienna, clarifying that Tostify had no affiliation with the group. There were also allegations of copied emote artwork, along with this VTuber's actual character design and background artwork being copied too. There were also allegations that Tostify had made fake hate DMs involving others such as Kenji at SunKenji. Tostify would also confirm that his account's original Twitter verification came from buying his way into an esports team roster through a friend. Upon all these revelations, Tostify would create a twit longer, take that down, create another twit longer, further apologizing, which has now since also been taken down, further going on to give a graduation stream date, and then stating that they're just going to skip out on the graduation stream altogether, then changing their handle on Twitter, effectively disappearing. And now the account has returned with a verified check mark, that being from subscribing to Twitter Blue for $8 a month, not through direct verification otherwise on Twitter. The last tweet had been on October 16th, announcing the graduation stream, and then less than 2 weeks later tweeting out, wait, Elon Musk owns Twitter now, and going on to make numerous tweets such as, good morning everyone, with replies from a number of accounts that, well, don't have a lot of substance or other posts to them. And then on November 9th, saying, guess who's back, back again, Tosty's back, tell a friend. Stating further, I'm not sure when the return stream is going to happen, but I promise to make it special. And also to all the people mad at others for having Twitter Blue, get good, also get $8. But it was this tweet that got the attention of Twitter that he had returned, asking who wants this, that being a follow back from his account. This particular individual has been accused also of follow baiting, meaning following thousands of accounts one month and then unfollowing them later, but keeping their follow back. Having just back in September unfollowed 2,600 accounts, and while this particular tweet received hundreds of replies, Tostify would later tweet, my bad, the other tweet picked up algorithm and I couldn't follow some of you. Comment under this tweet if you didn't get the follow. That prior tweet receiving such replies like, weren't you canceled for being a liar and a mean person? Crazy, get off my feed, please, you hurt a lot of my friends. So you can mass unfollow everyone again. Yeah, no thanks, homie. With Tostify then replying with this gif and being told this is going to be the fattest failed ratio I've ever seen. Also receiving replies like, no, but thanks for a reminder that I hadn't blocked you yet. Tostify would go on to deny buying followers, but others later confirming they had been unfollowed by him. As he would later tweet, I know my past actions were scummy, but I turned over a new leaf. I know a lot of people will still be on edge around me, and I completely understand that. I hope my future actions can make up for my past, calling this a redemption arc. And again, having been gone for even less than 2 weeks, Tostify would say, I'm pretty sure it's been a month since I got off the internet. My timing might be off though. I know I can't gain everyone's trust again, but I will do my best to make up for my past actions. Being further asked, will you stop follow baiting other VTubers? So are you getting rid of the stolen emotes? Will you stop being so evasive to totally normal and valid questions people are entitled to have after being lied to and misled? Tostify wouldn't respond to that, but would continue to make cat tweets, and later confessing to the Jesus Christ VTuber, stating, I'm not letting them win. LMAO, giving up now is just a sign that cancel culture works. And also, I mean, I did some dumb shit, but nothing to be harassed for over a month about. I get people were mad for a week, maybe even 2. But like at one point, we need to move on. Then later tweeting how motherfuckers think I'm acting when they say you paid for Twitter. And banning numerous accounts, with SlugTuber Z saying, also I wear this like a badge of honor. This tells me he hasn't changed one bit since he's blocking everyone who is speaking up. Along with Okamen, stating Tostify returned 2 weeks after his quote-unquote graduation and claimed to have changed. This This was what he did to show his sincerity. He deleted all his apologies and blocked everyone who held him accountable in the past. This is disappointing because I believe people can change. I think Tostify is the perfect example of someone not to learn from when it comes to handling public backlash. Creators begging you all to simply own up to a mistake and learn from it. If you want to prove you've changed, your actions will show it. And you also may remember it's Celium, who's now changed their handle to Celium VT, a friend and moderator of Tostify, who themselves has also faked being part of C9 and also a Twitch partner, now tweeting out, "I'm verified," that of course also being a Twitter Blue verification. And yes, just for the record, our account has also been blocked by Tostify and Celium alike. We'll have more on the Twitter Blue circus next week, but speaking of VTubers who are back, we have Nijisanji English's Petra Gurin tweeting out late last night, "I'm free from streamer jail." Thank you all so much for your patience. I have some big life updates and stories to tell from the past month and a half, as this Nijisanji English talent had not been streaming, having moved to an entirely new country but not allowed to stream, later stating, "Thank you for the warm welcome back. Sorry I was a bit all over the place. I was honestly super nervous about coming back after such a long break. Nerves all went away after I talked with you guys again. I'll do my best from Japan. I mean Canada." Yes, that's right. Petra Gurin, resident of Japanada. And also returning to streaming today is Ceres Fauna of HoloLive English. Yesterday tweeting out, "Hello, thank you everyone for all your kind words and support. I plan on returning to streaming tomorrow." This hiatus coming from Fauna, having her 22-year-old cat pass away and needing some time for a hiatus. Speaking further about this pet, I wanted to let everyone know in advance that I will be reading any super chats about Clover off stream to keep my mood and the stream's mood positive. I really appreciate the kindness you have shared with both of us. Thank you for understanding. And we also understand that Fauna's character illustrator will be attending Comic Market 101. That's right, 101, offering up goods of HoloLive English and Fauna-chan. And next with HoloLive English, we also have V-Singer IRyS, aka Smallrys, as offered up here by Leon, and seen here in this model work from Yodoban, stating this is a work in progress and almost done. And while IRyS is also on a hiatus from streaming, tonight she does have an original song music video premiere for Gravity, and also soon premiering another music video as HoloLive English's Mori Calliope, teasing the date of November 21st, this being another collaboration song from her upcoming Cinderella album. Saying further, the song and music video coming out is a magnum opus. I do things with my voice in the song I didn't think I was capable of. I'm animating so hard, I can't wait. That all while Kaiser Cake is also not only giving us this Mori Calliope artwork, but we also have some cosplay. That from 2D Cutie saying, "Mamma mia, it's a Mori," and further saying, "Holy guacamole," even more Mori pics. Callie has been very busy traveling, tweeting out 12 flights complete. That as we also have more information about the special goods released from each store for the upcoming Cinderella album. This release coming up on December 16th, and depending on where you purchase it, you could be receiving exclusive signboards, stickers, and other visuals. Now, while Kevin Cow is here now with Calliope Mori's Underworld Tour 2022, a brand new golfing game with a very special ball. And of course, Callie has been busy with collabs, including one alongside Magni Dezmond of HoloStars English. That is, the two had a watch-along of the recent HoloStars Japan concert and received this artwork from Paco, the character illustrator of HoloLive English's Tsukumo-sana, giving us a few other members in the illustration. And that's not all, as Magni also hit the Mag tier in Nijisanji English's Scarlet Uniguni's Tumblr Sexy Man tier list. And that wasn't all this week for the Alchemist of Tempest, as he also joined VShojo's ironmouse, seen here saying, "It's not like I care" or anything in her worm form, as the two talked it out on last night's Speak of the Devil, including topics such as personas and Super Sentai. Something else would also capture the attention of Mouse, that being this new game character, who some say holds a passing resemblance to the Demon Queen of VShojo, and belonging to the sci-fi RPG shooter Goddess of Victory Nikke, now the second most popular mobile game in Japan. Next up, with Tempest, we also have Noir Vesper, still trying to figure out WTF is a Twitter space, and off collabing with Magni Dezmond. As for the better part of the week, the two hung out and gamed out, including a session where Magni was controlling the mouse and Vesper the keyboard in a few rounds of Apex Legends, seen here in various illustrated renditions, including this pixel work from Olivius. These collabs also including a Hot Ones-esque challenge with chicken wings and hot sauce that was live tweeted by Girl DM and included lines from Magni such as, "That might kill a baby. It's like a scorpion stung my mouth. And it's like my soul is taking damage." And sure enough, the damage was done, recognized here by Shell, giving us this work ascended. That just leaving Regis Altair and Axel Syrios left in Tempest, with Axel now figuring out what are taxes and celebrating 500,000 views on his cover of Bad End Night. Axel went on to receive this gender-bend artwork from Arianyan of both himself and RPR, and even gender-bent cosplay, with Yusu offering up this Seiso Gyaru Alice-chan. And when Axel wasn't being called out for typos in his own schedule, for the past week he has been fighting to stream, dealing with an internet connection that was going in and out, and leading to Axel to have time to ponder such questions as, what'll happen to a human if you put them in a microwave? With Nijisanji English's Vox Akama replying, "I remember reading somewhere your eyes would melt before you die," and also receiving a response from HoloLive Indonesia's Irani EO15, firstly asking, "Wanna try?" And with Axel recognizing, "Eofi senpai, I think this is our first time interacting." Eofi has also been busy with another EO salon involving both HoloLive Japan's Natsuhiro Matsuri and also HoloLive English's Amelia Watson, who was hyped for a bald Ame, and with Eofi creating this matching butterfly like Amelia's character illustrator, Nabi Mama, also offering up this Seiso God Matsuri. Ame would reply, "So cute. This new hairstyle looks and feels great," turning us now to Counterside Global, a 2D line battle RPG, tweeting out one of the collaboration members who will collaborate with Counterside left a surprise hint. Can you solve who the voice belongs to?
Counterside!
Ame would also take the stream last night with some Katamari model goodness, with others also recently playing the game, including both Kali as well as Galgura. And further along with HoloLive Indonesia, we have Kureiji Ollie releasing a brand new duet cover, this time with Miyabi of HoloStars Japan, and currently resting, giving us this doodle and asking, what even is rest? As earlier Ollie had tweeted out, "My name is Kureiji Ollie, and I am the resident furry of Holorow. Woof woof, please put a collar on me." Receiving 34,000 likes, and noticing, what is with this ridiculous amount of likes on the Batsu Woof Woof tweet? As also in her gen was Anya Malfisa tweeting out, "My name is Anya Malfisa, and I am the designated toe licker of Holorow. I lick Rene and Ollie's toes every single day without fail." That being Pavalia Rene, also of the same generation of HoloLive Indonesia, winning out against the two in a Fall Guys session, and leading to plenty of fan artwork like this piece from Das Doctor, entitled Batsu Gone Wild Doodle. Lastly, with HoloLive Indonesia, we have Kaela Kovalskia showing off this picture and stating, "Just finished streaming and I received this. Thank you so much for believing and supporting me this far. I'm really bad at words, but I just want you to know that it means a lot to me and I keep doing my best every single day." This reward coming from YouTube's Partner Day for most supers gained. She would go on to tweet, "Seeing the gaming word in the award makes me emotional. Not only games have both ruined my life and saved my life at the same time, it totally shaped me as a part of a whole better person than I used to be." And we also have one more piece of wonderful artwork here, that from Futomo, giving a warm congratulations, great gamer. And speaking of accomplishments, thank you so much again for 100,000 YouTube subscribers, as we are now fully verified on the YouTube platform. And speaking of support, thank you for supporting our merch drop with Uwu Market, including the hat and mug, as well as our starter kit with Advanced GG, where you can use code FALSE to receive 10% off on any Advanced GG order. And yes, that even includes Crunchy Whole Locusts, which we have now received our order of. And speaking of tasty, we now turn to our co-host Co-Dee with more VTuber news.
Ahoy! Today, we're on a boat with pirate captain Hosho Marine, as the only original Chinese junk remaining in Hong Kong sets sail on a Victoria Harbour cruise. This wasn't just any old cruise. Cosplayer and painter Yo-Yo Lam worked with the company behind the boat to celebrate Marine's 2 million milestone by swapping its traditional sails out with a marine-themed one instead. Yo-Yo Lam gave us a closer look at the sails she illustrated, alongside her very own cosplay of our favorite boomer. Another user caught the boat on camera as it made its voyage, while fans took that same footage and added Marine to the bow of the ship. But that's not the only milestone Marine has hit, as original song I'm Your Treasure Treasure Box has hit 15 million views in about 15 weeks. She is also part of a New Year's collaboration with the Japanese Post Office, who will sell illustrated postcards of Marine, Noel, Flair, and Pecora as bunnies. There is also an illustrated postcard available of Pecora, Toa, Botan, Muna, and Kiara making mochi. Additionally, there will be a variety of goods available for purchase, including a shirt, acrylic stands, and a face towel, all available at the Post Office online shop. In other news, we visit Takina Sora, who has been practicing for her 5th anniversary live and has just announced a guest performer, that being Komi Hirose, a Japanese singer-songwriter most known for her 4x platinum song Romance no Kami-sama. Sora tweeted a behind-the-scenes look of a live rehearsal, with fans noticing one person zooming, for real. And on the topic of live concerts, advertising for the Blu-ray release of HoloLive 3rd Festival Link Your Wish have really ramped up. Stores are building extravagant displays and holding a contest for the most likes and retweets. Previously, during the initial advertising for the concert, Himemori Luna was accidentally removed from the banner. Management did make up for it by featuring her in all of the billboards for the Blu-ray release, but have gone one step further yet again by making her the prominent figure in a commercial aired on TV. Also in stores is the brand new figure of Uzura Subaru. Kotobukiya tweeted a 360-degree view saying she's been sculpted in her well-known outfit. Check out the carefully sculpted body that can be glimpsed through the slightly oversized shirt. Well, I guess if you're asking, I should. Ah, yes, very sculpted. And speaking of Subaru, Subaru's mama, Shiguri Ui, had noticed fans are receiving her acrylic pen stands, asking them to put other things into it to make her look strong. And they say if you like it, you gotta put a pen in it. But other users were more adventurous, adding some swords or just expressing Ui Mama's pure strength. And also, oh no, poor Shuba. Ui Mama was also featured on YouTube Japan, with the account saying it's getting colder. Let's warm our hearts by checking the recommendations. Finally, we end with A-chan, the HoloLive staff member, who along with Nodoka spent time with Nijisanji's Tsukino Mito, who was visiting HoloLive HQ for the first time. Back over to you, False. Oh, A-chan, please be more disappointed in me.
Thank you very much, Co-Dee. Next up, it's Hai-Dee, bringing us Nijisanji and other VTuber agency news.
Hi everyone! Starting off, we check in with Nijisanji as they announce their official website's new features, where you are now able to view all the livers' ongoing and upcoming streams, as well as register the streams to your mobile calendar app. You can even register your favorite livers too, unless you're Niji-Ien's Shu Yamino, as the talent was unable to use his own name for his nickname, but thankfully this dilemma was resolved shortly after. Much like the website in general, as after a few hours, the website was scheduled to undergo an emergency maintenance, which again was also resolved the same day. But speaking of streams, we move on to Nijisanji's Etna Crimson, who invites us to her birthday stream, where we can send her presents using the hashtag #EtnambaUsia. And fellow talent Rixa Diandra reminds us of the sale of Etna's birthday voice content. We also have Nijisanji's Panhada, who gives us this silhouette and asks us if we like short hair, and later revealing her model with a short hair update on stream. And speaking of revealing, we now check in with Niji-Ien's Ike Eveland, as he says, my timeline has been something else the past few days due to hashtag nice boobs day and hashtag nice armpits day. And while there are plenty of talented artists participating, the talent hasn't been able to open Twitter in public, with fellow member Millie Parfait wishing Ike good luck on his No Nut November journey. Continuing on, we have Niji-Ien's Ren Zodo, who celebrates 1 million views on his cover of Aluna's debut song Let's Get It Started, and also announces his next original song Amplify, set to be released on the 12th. And following in suit of songs, we have My Holo TV, as they release Tridoxa's debut single Our Brand New World. My Holo TV also announces the 1-week break of their talent Liliana Vampire, as she will be recovering from her wisdom tooth extraction, but all her streaming schedules will be resumed as usual after her full recovery. Moving on, we check in with Tsunderia's Tomo, announcing the premiere of their song cover of Tabi no Tochu, featuring Chikafuji Lisa, fellow member of Sun Dream, who had also recently celebrated their 1-year anniversary. We also have Tsunderia's Purin, who, for the first time, will be appearing as a special guest at Otaku Fest 2022. And lastly, we check in with Idol, presenting their first ever English VTuber generation, Isekai, featuring the members Juna Unagi, Yuko Yurei, Rin Penrose, Poti Wanlaru, and Fuyo Cloverfield, with the 5 talents scheduled to debut on November 20th. So be sure to keep an eye out, or you can check in with Punkalope, as she will be hosting a watch-along stream for the upcoming debuts. And that's all from me. Back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Hai-Dee. And as a disclaimer, Idol did offer to sponsor us to talk about their VTubers, an offer that we have not accepted. As it turns out, we just talk about VTubers for free. And that's not all, as our next co-host is here. Take it away, Lae-Dee.
Thanks, False. Jiggly Whale Girl Bao celebrates their birthday with some merchandise, now releasing a Pillow Princess package, including stickers, standees, charms, and a Bao cushion to squeeze every night. Though that's not all, as Bao would also be releasing her first ever voice pack for purchase, receiving lots of happy birthdays from the VTuber community, such as this illustration coming from Rainy, saying, "Here's a little something from me. Being your friend is a blessing, and I love you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day." Along with this art piece coming from Vienna, commissioned by the talented Henry Hauer. And speaking of Cosmic Dragon Girl Vienna, she releases an announcement in collaboration with Riot Games and Vugan talent Diariku, presenting 2 free models in which you can use to stream, make content, and play around with, as they are also fully customizable with VTube Studio, in which now you can become your very own Star Guardian. Demon Secretary of Play Asia, Akamana, showcases a new mature look displayed here in this model showcase, but has also recently revealed a lore video, as Aka would also go out to celebrate over 1 million views, along with the release of some Akamana merch, in which you can now summon this little demon to your own home. British android Rainy, who is looking a little sus, has very much so confirmed their sus activities with this POV in which you get killed in Among Us, and this is the last thing you see. But also a big congratulations to Rainy, as she has now reached over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Though that's not all, as Rainy would also be announcing a 24-hour sleepathon in which she will be streaming both awake and sleeping in full body tracking from November 12th to the 13th. And the giving doesn't stop there, as Rainy shares that you now can become stepped on all you want by your Oshi. Professional illustrator Techie Cutie has now finished up her last day at Pony Cider Fest, thanking everyone so much for the support, but also making note of the 1-year difference, comparing her setup from 2021 to her new 2022 setup, and that despite given a smaller space, has utilized every inch of her booth. Techie would also go out to share some free going live profile picture frames for both the Twitch and YouTube platforms in mind, inspired by Bree, that being chaotic swear bunny Bree at Cookiebox, who noticed that now that she can no longer change her names as a fellow verified Twitter user, her solution to showing that she's live is changing her profile picture. Though that's not all that's changed, as she showcases her latest new model, with her new model including 4 animations, 8 expressions, 12 arm poses, and compatible with V Bridger, along with showcasing this extremely detailed tier animation done in Live 2D, along with this experimental glitchy effect and continuously spinning circle. PNG tuber GordyTube shares the ability to make their PNG tuber a little more dynamic by hotkeying on the WASD keys, enabling his model to move while walking in-game. And now back to you, False.
Thank you so much, Lae-Dee. And another thank you to Relaxed Entity, offering up this wonderful lady illustration for us, alongside Phoenix, tweeting out this artwork of this very, very handsome purple VTuber. A VTuber who is very busy tonight, as after this episode, we'll be joining Elle for her Donathon at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific for a crab game session. Then joining the British android Rainy tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific for a game of Fall Guys during her sleepathon. Later at 4 p.m. Eastern and 1 p.m. Pacific, we'll be celebrating alongside Lae-Dee her 1-year anniversary, that being during our weekly YouTube stream. And then after that, joining Elle again for our second session of Among Us VR, that being held at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Again, a big thank you to Abaki Pam, VTuber and CEO of Play Asia, who organized our first session of Among Us VR back on launch day. And that is all for today. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on Twitch, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.